Mabusa for me chat you be as a mo bibia kwa ba de ba enkasa TV me gidi se oba de environment obibia ho ye de bebo we ne nsem ntente bia ne akwa akopi wo NDC akachi ne NDC for minority meeting bi enche bia meeting no na ejina so fa Haruna Idris Omusaki ni fi minority leader no na meeting no mo che se ebi mo chese enye ebi mo chese eye enya asem ketu akwa o meeting nasina Aseidu Nketia ba abonten e de betu dwa se se die o mare solve case bia na se misunderstanding bia ba abonten na ejina Haruna Idris Omusaki no se o mo chese omode omo hoden ne modimbo bia beta atofo sin na chi wo omogina ya omosi yense me ne kwakuti nsen mu nchemu ye abapa na ne de edukan wuti nkasa TV remember if so be subscribe to our channel obe like na do ade nche so egu comment section kama
TV. That's Muntaka Mubarak, poster. Oye, mamene kwekwa santieni nkomotew. He is a man on the beat. There was a meeting between the minority MPs and the national executives of the NDC. Kweku akwa be ko si saying so ni.
Obi mejusu.
Inti, what can you report? Today na akoso we meeting ya say.
So and there about 100 close to 120 minority MPs. Asia or Parliament, Justice here Fanan Auditorium for a caucus meeting. This is the third time the meeting has been arranged. This is the only time it is coming up. The previous two times party, arranged some member meeting, they couldn't come up. They had to postpone it because there were deep-seated issues. And then all members of the Council of Elders of the NDC, Alhaji Idrisu Mahama, former Speaker of Parliament, Edward Jaho, former senior members of Parliament, ministers of state, joined the chairman of the NDC, Aseidu Nketia, and General Secretary, Fifi Kwete, to meet the NDC MPs over the recent impasse after Haruna Idrisu as minority leader. And meeting for so 2 hours, almost 3 hours, with information I get, both sides made very forceful arguments why they think the decision the party took was not the best. And the party also explained to them why they had to take certain decisions. All that happened behind closed doors until it ended. And then chairman of the party addressed the media. According to Aseidu Nketia, the MPs have now fully resolved to back Dr. Kesela Tofosin and in a team of new minority leadership, especially since Parliament ever back from their break Ochna. And they have ironed out all the issues individual MPs about the procedure, whether someone was consulted or not. All these issues have now been ironed out. I already said Dr. Kesela Tofosin, they will support him to succeed as new minority leader. Indeed, some of the concerns people like Dr. Ayeni had raised was there is no clear-cut procedure which lends itself for abuse. And so Aseidu Nketia has committed, say, the party from now on has taken on board that concern, and they are going to draw up a modality for the election or for the appointment of leaders of the minority or majority caucus, as in the NDC caucus in Parliament. So they are going to do that. Dr. Alhaji Mahama Idrisu, also chairman of the Council of Elders, on 72 MPs, the petition, and so say they have ironed out the issues as far as they are concerned. All MPs are on board. But at this meeting, one person, the statement, a police somewhat weight, Dr. Dominic Ayeni.
Okay.
He was one of the spokespersons for these 72 MPs. He spoke today saying that the 72 MPs now have their concerns fully resolved, and that the concerns they raised was not necessarily against the person of Dr. Tofosin, was because of general issue. The party NDC and how they have to elect their minority or majority caucus as it would be. We know that in the governing NPP, there is a strict way of doing that. The Constitution provides the National Council will elect the leadership of the caucus. It is not the same. And so Omo petition was not against Dr. Tofosin as a person necessarily, but it was because they wanted some clear-cut procedure to be put out. And once the party has committed to do so for the future, they are very much willing to support their support. And to quote, he said they are not going back after today's meeting. They are going to back Dr. Kesela to succeed. And just before me bow, I heard you read the message from Muntaka Haruna. We expected that he would be here. He wasn't. The outgoing minority leader Haruna Azorka was also not here, but the outgoing deputy minority leader James Kluchavechi was in this meeting.
Oh, okay. Now the Muntaka Haruna Azorka went to Myanmar. They
were not here. We have been trying to fish out, try and get some information as to why they have not been here. We have not been successful. But what the party says is now important is that they have all committed to go into the future and resolve these issues. And that we've also seen the Facebook post that Haruna Azorka, Muntaka Haruna has put out that says that they are all going to back Dr. Kesela Tufosing, Kwame Agboja, and Emmanuel Amakosebua.
Okay. That's nice. In the meeting on my point as we speak.
On my point meeting, just about 20 minutes ago, Aseidu Nketia, council members, they just left the precincts of parliament. The NDC MPs themselves went back to meet for about 5 to 10 minutes to iron out the few issues ahead of tomorrow. But they've also ended that meeting. And as of now, the agreement is that they are going to back the new team. And tomorrow, Dr. Kesela Tufosing will sit in that black chair as the minority leader.
Wow. But Atofosing Nankasa, was he part of this meeting? Only the new leadership?
Only the new leadership, they were all part, but the agreement was that they are not going to say anything apart from what they said about a week or so ago when the appointment was made public. But for now, they are going to keep working to try and see that any pocket of issues within the caucus will be ironed out so that they can go back to holding government accountable.
Very well. Kwekwa Sante, may I ask you, any ever about being Komobio? Why? Yeah, that's it, Papa. Kwekwa Sante, Namoten Kano, reporting from a Parliament House, the DF Annan Auditorium. The meeting between the national executives of the NDC and some close to 100 NDC MPs. Etumi Akoso in the fallout no and some good news there for members of the NDC. Now there is some semblance of peace in the minority. Said they would back the new leadership led by KCL Ato Force. Now Parliament resume sitting after that break. In the Ebesha said ABC Ako.
Na nsemi ayekaya no monyamfo Alan Kwadwo Chamaten Alan Cash Alan Jet wanu so ni abri ye papa se obetu franka ama NPP amanyokuo no na yaka said odi ato asi ahene ene etu ahene for mo NPP musa da woro ma wo ka kire mo say we am appealing to your heart and your conscience muntie na momfa no asopem enya asamo ni bia da meka de meka nyina ne say abatwo na ye babekom no mumpe be obi a mumpe nipa sabe ye di kwakwa Ghana for any man, Ghana for Bajiratum. One cry, they were looking beyond the Amanyoko. Was it Sabia Manoko? You'll be one more popular. Now, so do the see Ghana for any man. I'm not popular. Or be on my Sabia Amanyoko, Yapanasam. Now, so the Ghana for any man. I'm not popular. Ghana for Empen, so Lino. Was sent no best delegates, and say, Sabrina Dry, shall be a would reach Naha. Hey, they were MPP, they were NDC. The CPP, the only man you could be a crano, or Begina Tum, Abona Basu say, oh, where they shout, correct, pa, intino, and I drink any tantas or better by Sadi Pan was say, and a bet me abua, I'm an NPP Amanyoku, woman is so deep now, Munya, and a bro more brace 8, number break. I make history, our Mangana Hanum, a bets me Abemsa, Naira Alan Kwadwo Chamaten, and is someone now to Abra, or copium, I was Sunyane, Nananum Atsan Kodanaso, not in Samahodro, etso, woman.
That's a way delegate. Nana, some more TV. Now, say, I'm going as a wala. And there are one country delegates who say, MPP for 1 year prepare, say, who will be, I'm a try, another doctor for Manaswa. But when you will be a CSA, he said, MPP for 1 year. When you will be a town, my Ghana, Ghana for the dear one, and I put for the bank of here. He said, and then I said, and that's who for the Portina Home. Yeah, they're not China.